So, how are you all doing today, chat? We are here for the Xfinity Fantasy 6 Championship Mode, and, and we have a very special view that we have going on here. Of course, we tried this out earlier. We're actually trying it out again. I think it's really good, but I want to see what everyone else thinks. Sublime seems to think it's the only, so far, the only person that doesn't like it, but I want to see what you guys think. So I already did this race. I know what happens. I'm not going to spoil it for anything, but essentially we're going to call like a broadcast, you know? It allows us to kind of have a little one-on-one, you know? We can, I can interact with you guys. I can actually just pull up random stuff, you know, like, hey, you know, let's check out the news or something like that. Because we still have the race going on in the background. So this is the Johnsonville 180 at Road America. 45 laps, and of course, being a fantasy mode, we are pitting, I think it's like every 5 laps, I do believe. So based on the bottom left right there, the lap count, every 5 laps we're pitting. And of course, we do have stages, so there'll be stage breaks. Other than that, no cautions. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this party started. This is fan commitment. Yeah, you guys are right. What's up, TA, T-Rich, Sublime, Smitten? How are y'all doing tonight? Griffin's even says, I'm intrigued. Well, I mean, this is definitely something that I'm trying out. Call me a hater, I guess, but I just like live events. Well, technically, this is live, my guy. You know? I mean, you'll be able to see all my fails because I get loose a lot throughout this entire race. Why does this all look all weird and stuff? Because we're trying out a new angle. Essentially, we're watching the replay. I already did this race. I just got done with it, TA. But we also, the one button I cannot push for the life of me is I will not push the circle button. Because that is 100% going to end my day if I press that button. So, but yeah, we can swap around. All this. We can also toggle the overlay, so like if you don't want to see anything, like we can just do that. Other than that, you know, we can just kind of swap, go back to our usual view right here if you guys want. But right now, I've just been kind of experimenting with this, and it's been working out pretty well. T-Rich, how was my day? Oh my god, it was very hot. It's still hot in my room right now. And actually, chat, by having this view, I'm not like plastered in front of my TV actually watching this. I can actually go and sit in my chair. I am not straining my back. You might not be here when I get home. I mean, I don't know about that. I think this race was like, what, like an hour and 45 minutes? How many points to force you to hit the circle button? 100k. Because the circle button is... And you do realize that by hitting the circle button, we are ending the stream effectively. So right now we're just gonna do like a little follow cam. This is like like what is that camera shot in NASCAR Mobile? It's like the follow or battle cam. It changes camera shots every now and then, but we're trying to get P5 from Cole Custer and Justin Haley. Justin Haley's an absolute boat in this race, like going nowhere. Let's see here. I like one large pepperoni pizza. No, we're not hitting the damn circle button. Bro, high in Arizona is 120. Everything else is chilly. Nah, son. Arizona can keep it. At least it's a dry heat. At least here, right now, we have, like, in Ohio, it's like 90 degrees, but it feels like 100. Or at least that's how it felt like today. It was actually like 84. I'm being overly dramatic, but like I was outside working, so like, damn it, it felt like 100 degrees. Well, I might make it home. Tia, what the hell are you doing? I mean, I get it. It's Friday night. You shouldn't be out. Oh yeah, that's where I lock it up right there. Good talk. Yeah, chat, you're gonna see that a lot. I lock it up a lot throughout this entire race. This right here, the carousel, has been my worst part of the track the entire time. This right here, though, kind of counterbalances it. Best part of the track this entire race. I'm at my aunt and uncle's. I was at a racetrack before this, and my friend went, "Nice, my dude." You hear the tires squealing right there, you know? Good talk, good talk. In Florida, anything below 90 is freezing. Oh yeah, well, I told you guys, Chad. I actually went to Florida in March. It was 90 degrees when it was like 40 in Ohio. It was absolutely like I was not prepared for that because we flew down we flew out of Toledo, and I was looking at flight tickets, and you know, that's like we got like this dank deal. It was like $50 to race with Allegiant, or to race with Allegiant. Oh my god, I've had too much racing today, chat. That's another story. Hang on. For flying with Allegiant, and it was like $50. So I was like, well, damn, you know. So I flew down to Florida to help my grandpa move. We would drive back, and I'll tell you what, I was not prepared. I brought a sweatshirt with me just in case, but I was not prepared for how hot and muggy Florida was during March. And I'm just like, this is awful. People live here willingly? That was awful. And on the way back, like it just it took us exactly like 21 hours. It was like damn close. 21 hours like drive back, and when it's like as soon as we crossed into Ohio, it was literally like from like 65 degrees all the way back to 40. I'm just like, it was a 30-degree drop off, and I was not prepared for that. Going from 3 days of being in this hot and humid weather, and then back to 40 was like a culture shock my body was not prepared for. Plane racing, yes, totally. It was just I misspoke right there. But yeah, come down to Arizona, my brother. The only place to get heat stroke is in winter. Damn, that's exactly what I want for Christmas. Is I want Santa to give me heat stroke. TA, and I now have 2 wins as a spotter. What was your first one, man? Was that the same track, same guy? So as you can see, my driving talent is top notch. We are running wide, locking it up, kicking up a lot of grass, you know. You know, only the top notch of quality that you will ever see here on any NASCAR stream, you know? I only do what I can to provide the best level entertainment for y'all. So that was last week. Your first one was last week. Technically, I had more than 2 wins, but I don't remember how many. He won some rookie series a few years back. Is this modifieds? Or is this dirt? Your favorite hater is back? Yeah, Sublime. Why are you always hating? Like, I have no idea. So as you can see, I'm racing in the Championship 4. Well, I already have my win, so that's why it already locked me in. So, like, I'm racing on, it says Championship 4, but this isn't the final race. It's the final race of the round of 8. But we have one more race to go, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember what track it is. We'll find out here in a second. Just the way I am, apparently. Well, man, what you need to do is you need to sit yourself down, look yourself dead in the eyes, and be like, the fuck, dude? Why you always hating? It's what I did to me. Like, back in grade school, like, I was the most cynical person I have ever encountered. Like, looking back, I was like this cringy little shit. And now I'm going to be looking at myself more clinically. I mean, because, you know, wanting to be a teacher and all that. Because I ain't no hater. I ain't no rat. Oh, by the way, TA, he says he runs Honda Prelude as 4 cylinders. Oh, nice, man. And this is a weekly series, I'm assuming? And continue to be me, because I ain't no hater. Well, you don't hate the player, you just hate the method that I am streaming this right now. My Christian Minecraft server. We can drop the F-bomb at least once, and it's fine. Normally when pandemics aren't happening. You know, that's a thing, chat. You know, like, I've been noticing that there's a lot of cases coming back, like record highs. King Sports Speedway. Okay. I'll have to look that up, man. I'll have to look it up. Like, I'm actually halfway nervous about it. I mean, like, did you guys hear that 2 employees from Stewart Haas are the one of the first reported cases of COVID-19 in NASCAR? When did that break? It was a couple hours ago, I do believe. But, yeah, that's... Oof. Let me look that up exactly. See, chat, this is one of the benefits of already doing the race. I can actually look this crap up. Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? I know I got it actually from Jeff Gluck on Twitter, but I want to see when exactly that was. Give me 1 hot second, chat. Jeff Gluck. This was 3 hours ago. Three hours ago, oh yeah, I went wide right there. Oof. Because we're pitting this time, so we want to, I wanted to get as good of a exit as possible, but, I mean, when you go into the grass, like, it's not going to work. Remove the overlay? I can do it for a quick second, because you guys do want to see the lap count and what position we're in. Right now we're in P3, and because Tyler Reddick pit, like, I never get the programming of the AI. You can go 5 laps here, and I don't get the people that short pit, especially in stages. Well, especially when there's 10 laps in a stage, they're going to short pit on lap 4, knowing that they have to pit twice when you can actually just pit once. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So yeah, pitting now. Our invisible crewman over the wall. What we have is on our car. It's really dumb, but the actual layout of the car is backwards. So you still have the fuel intake on the left side. So essentially everything's backwards. 704. Get your shit together, man. It is now lap 6. And what I do believe is the first... Well, it's still the first stage. It's not even I do believe. Just trying to build up suspense there without even trying. Do you know if you go full force into the car at the end of pit lane, it will drive on... What do you mean by that, man? If you go full force into the car at the end of pit lane, it will drive on the track. Oh yeah, but yeah, chat. What I briefly mentioned earlier is that this race right here is my 3rd road course race today. Literally, I just, well, not like just, but like on my YouTube, I already have the ending of those races. It was at Mid-Ohio and Watkins Glen. It was a doubleheader. So, Mid-Ohio, I won, so good. Watkins Glen, I spun 2 laps into the race. Because Watkins Glen is dumb. Can you please stream earlier next time? Dude, I know. I literally got done at 10 o'clock with all this. And with this new thing I'm trying out, I just got done with the race, like right before I started streaming, so I apologize. But anyway, so Watkins Glen, I spun on lap 2 because Watkins Glen is really dumb. If you like turn all the way to the left as you go up the hill, so like you go into turn 1, turn 2, and go up the hill right there. If you go all the way to the left, there's a chance of you hitting a glitch that makes your car spin out, and I hit it. And I accidentally tangled with someone, and damage, of course, is on. So, like, I have this beat-up car, and he has a beat-up car, unfortunately. And then I get behind him, and this is like all within a matter of a few laps. I catch back up, and unfortunately, when he went wide, on my screen it looked like on my screen it looked like he came down on me, but on his screen I came up to him. We make contact one more time, and he gets plowed into the wall going into the last turn, and I'm just like, oh my god, you know, this is my life right now. I'm gonna get chewed out for this. You know, I apologize and all that, but the entire reason for me bringing this up is because it came down to fuel strats. We had it set for 45 laps, but we only raced 35 because we all came to an agreement that 35 laps would be fine with a doubleheader. And we had it set to 2 times wear. And you can run 16 to 17 laps on a tank of fuel on 2 times wear. So it came down to strats. It came down to a fuel strat. I lost by 13 seconds, I do believe, over the leader. And if I would have not made that lap 2 mistake, I would have won the race. So I would have, on a doubleheader, I would have won back-to-back races. T-Rich saying, I had a league race at Dover and it was a lot of cautions. When was this? And was this Cup, Xfinity, or truck? Or even, well, obviously it's not dirt. Don't even ask that. Oh my god. That's one thing I hope they change in Heat 5 is the constant squealing of the brakes. Like, oh my god. Oh, it's today in Xfinity? Oh, nice, man. How'd you do? So yeah, chat, let me know how you guys like this. We have, like, do you guys prefer it to be, like, live with me actually racing? Or do you guys prefer it to actually be, like something like this? Like, obviously, like, we can play around with the camera shots a little more. Right now, since, like, we've just been, like, mostly just racing with ourselves, I've been keeping it on this, but, like, as we get more and more towards the action, we'll change up the camera shot. We did this earlier today as well with, the, Cup 12-track, and I personally liked it, honestly. I mean, but, obviously, if you guys don't like it, then I'll stop it, you know? Because after all, this is a test. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, right? Honestly, like, that corner right there is turn 2, and I've been locking it up a lot through there. Like, I was racing on automatic, so, you know, because you got to get the extra challenge in there, and the gear ratios for that is so off. Like, usually, if it was up to me, I would like I short shift down to allow for like a better exit. But like right there, like whenever you see smoke, that's me locking it up. T-Rex saying, it was good. Me and my friend, top 2 in overtime. I had the worst tires and blocked for him. Someone got into me, sent me flying off turn 4, and it was like a sad movie where the guy crashed at the end. Ah, I get you. I mean, after being top 2 for so long, I get you, man. And he finished 7th. Ah, you know what? Don't worry, man. There's always another race. Just keep your head up, man. So right now we're trying to catch Austin Cindric. Elliott Sadler is actually the person that's leading the race right now. I know, surprising. Because Elliott Sadler usually is like a back marker in this game for some odd reason. So that's him right there going up the hill. Here, like what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our usual camera shot right now. For the last lap right here. But yeah, Elliott Sadler is just absolutely just checked out as soon as he got past Austin Cindric. Being able to run consistent lap times, I mean, ideally, in this race, we were running like an average of like a 2:07, 2:08. So, I'm doing my best to try to get up there. But, like, every time I get on the power, it is loose. Like I know it's not, like, any, like, it's, like, part of the game physics, weirdly enough, where literally, if you try to get back on the power too soon, your car wants to spin out. And, like, unfortunately, unfortunately, it's just part of the game. So, like, I'm trying so hard to catch Austin Cindric right now. But as we are in this section right now, this is the best part of the track for me. I am super strong through here. Except for this next corner for the carousel. The carousel is hot garbage for me. T-Rich says, I'm glad my friend got the win. I held off the pack for him. Nice, man. Teammates just doing what teammates do, right? Yeah, right here. So strong. Get a run, closing. I take a look right there, but they are super late on the brakes. So being able to outbrake them is one thing, and I'm looking high, looking low, trying to get a good exit right here. And I look, but I kind of backed on out because I did not want to make contact. And I did actually make contact right there. It got me loose. So back on off, and this is the final lap of stage 1, and come home with a P3 in the first stage. Stage winner, Elliott Sadler. So right now we are waiting for all of the top 10 to finish up. No, there's more people watching, my dude. I mean, it's late, but it's not late for some people. Like for me, this is normal time. Chad, I am very much a night owl, so... Oh, I already had it. Right there. Alright, so right now we are loading up and getting our pit stops all done for a end of stage 1 going into stage 2. Also, you're going to see the lap count increase at the end of every stage. So like right now it's lap 45. Yeah, it's going to go up to 46 here in a hot second. Or so I thought, or just not count that lap. So restarting P3, Christopher Bell on our outside here, actually. Looking as we restart, rocking into turn 1 right here. I get on the back of Elliott Sadler, trying to make a move, but with Christopher Bell right there, I can only make so much. Only make up so much ground. Actually able to clear Christopher Bell right there. And now, one thing, watch this. I just want you guys to know how much the AI dive bomb. You see Christopher Bell right there? I get really loose right there, and bam, he's there. This is actually a good camera shot, so we'll keep it on here just for a hot second. Able to find a hole in between Christopher Bell and Cole Custer, where they can actually slide right on in. Slide into those DMs. T-Rich saying my body wakes up at 7 o'clock no matter how late I go to bed. Oh my god. That must be awful. Because, you know, I can't imagine like going to bed at like 3 o'clock or something like that, and then all of a sudden, just your body naturally waking you up at 7? Oof. So I'm saying, nah, I'm still here, but Shocker, you still don't like it. Well, I appreciate you still being here, though, and supporting, you know, and of course. Oh, yeah, like that. Well, I made contact with Christopher Bell right there, so. Because, you know, it was totally unintentional, but we do have damage now on the front. I like it better when you race live as well. Well, right now, I'm just... The reason... Chat, just so you guys know that the reason I'm doing this is so I can make it less pixely. Because, like, right now, the quality looks halfway decent. You know? And I just did not want a repeat of, what, last week? Where it actually looks like hot garbage. Constantly disconnecting, you know? So, like, by having this, I felt like was a stopgap measure, you know what I mean? I don't want this to be the be-all, end-all, you know? But it is something I wanted to try out, okay? And of course, and I said it before as well, but it actually allows me to fully talk to you guys. And I know Sublime brought up a good point of, well, you know, that's the thing with streaming. You know, you're not gonna see every message. You know, yeah, you're right. But you know, can't say we didn't try though. Go wide there, because I did not want to make contact with Christopher Bell, and this is, like I said, the worst part of the track, like hands down for me. I am hot garbage. Like, I am worse than Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in making it past lap 1. It's just not going to happen. You're just not going to have a good lap right there. But following it up with another, like, look, like, I'm going to rewind it here for a hot second. Like, look at this. All right, look at this smexy move, okay? All right, right on his ass, you know? Slow up, low and slow. And then all of a sudden, get that run off. Bada bing, bada boom, P3. Nothing is that bad? Well, that carousel is that bad, sir. Alright, so now we have to track down the leaders again, one more time. Let's take actually a lap around Road America. Show you guys the braking points. I'll give you guys kind of the lowdown. Okay? So, you know, we are going up through the gears. Looking at the wall right here. Slow and slow. Third. And the Xfinity, you want to stay in third optimally to maintain the best RPMs. In Cup, you want to go down to second. Look for the weather tech signs, and just before that, you brake, drop it down to second. Make sure you don't get too on the throttle too early. Crank up through the gears. Should be in fourth before you hit the Sargento sign. And then you're just going all the way up over here. And then you're looking for the 500 meter board. Let off there. Brake at 400. Hard on the brakes. Shift down to second. Halfway through, start getting back lightly on the throttle. Chevrolet sign right there. Brake. Shift it down to second. Kind of just pulse the throttle a little bit. Make sure you actually get a nice little exit right there. Off throttle right here. No need for the brake. Don't get too loose like I did right there. 400 meter board off throttle. 300 meter board brake. Shift down to second. Feel free to go a little wide. It's not that big of a deal. Speedway sign right there. You are getting off throttle, pulsing it around here. Again, this is my worst part, so this is where I know I lose a lot of time. When you see the strips, get back fully on the throttle right here. Right here is where you want to get off the throttle. Just let it coast and low and slow, you know? And then you crank it up through the gears. Off throttle moment right here. Just a quick, like, bada bing, bada boom. Up through the gears one more time. Looking for the board right there on the left. Shift down to second. Halfway through the corner. Shift back up into third. And then that is a lap around Road America in the Xfinity cars. And really the only gearing change that you would do is in turn one, you shift it down to second with the Xfinity, or with the Cup cars, and with the carousel, you shift it down to second to get the maximum amount of RPMs. Alright, so right now we're trying to chase down Elliott Sadler. Because Elliott Sadler and Austin Cindric has swapped positions, and they're only, like, at this point, they're like only 2 seconds in front of me right now. It's actually not a whole lot of difference. We have pulled away from Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell is actually, like, definitely a short run car. So having that in our back pocket, and with the cars being absolute, like, oh, the AI, I should say, being absolute garbage with passing each other, this is really working out for us if we can maintain this advantage. Because, like I said, like, for some reason, why? Like, I've always said this, and I hope it gets fixed in Heat 5, but it probably won't, let's be honest. Like Martinsville, Bristol, road courses, the AI just cannot figure out how to pass each other. And a good example is that the entire field is getting held up by Christopher Bell. Like, let me remove this toggle. You're gonna see the entire, as we go up the hill, right here. I'm gonna show you something here, chat. Look at the entire field get held up by Christopher Bell right there. By one guy. They cannot get around one guy. The rest of the field has to suffer. Chad, has it ever happened to you? You just see all of the cars, or the AI cars that you're racing with, just form one big pack that just cannot, for the life of them, figure out how to pass each other. Martinsville is a huge culprit for it. Oh, especially in Heat 3. Heat 3 was garbage for that. Like, I thought they would fix it in Heat 4, and I mean, technically they did. I mean, like, you could set the AI skill range from wide to narrow, and, like, literally it only changes, like, the short run speed. Like, wide for the AI skill range, it is like basically only 3 cars are competitive. Narrow, like the top half of the field is competitive. And so, like, I think, if anything, that could be it. But, like, even then, I don't even know. We were going to be pitting this lap. Our fuel light has come on. So with Austin Cindric leading the way, Elliott Sadler in second, we are going to take, because it's like it's a 9-lap stage. So this is going to be our first and only stop this stage. So they are like the AR is so cautious getting onto pit road, and you can honestly just like crank it on down through the gears and be able to pull off at least like a second and a half advantage on them if you actually get in front of them, which is behind us with Christopher Bell. What we did, because we caught up right to Austin Cindric and Elliott Sadler, as we see Cesar Baccarella actually DNFing with a engine failure. Of course, with being the fantasy series, you know, we don't have cautions on, so this happened, if I recall correctly, like 3 laps ago, I do believe. Oh my god! Oh, Chad, I just now realized. Look, okay, I'm pausing it right here. Remember how I was saying that the everything's backwards, like the fuel intake is on the left? I did not realize that for the replay, it actually swaps on over. Why? Oh my god, that's dumb. Continuity error. What the hell? Yeah, it is on our right side. I just now realized that. Esports ready, am I right, chat? So yeah, Chad, how was your day? Tell me all about your Friday. Because, like, what I did is I got some yard work done. For some reason, my neighbors decided it was a good idea to shoot off fireworks at midnight. So, like, while I was racing this right here, you guys would have had to have dealt with fireworks. And I am so glad that they did, because they were shooting off, like, cherry bombs. Like, these things, like, scared my cat, like, enough to go downstairs and literally cower in fear. And I'm just like, this poor dude being tormented by fireworks, which I don't even get. Like, there's no holiday or anything like that. People that shoot off fireworks, because, like, the entire neighborhood was doing it. I don't get it. Chat, do you like fireworks? Do you shoot off fireworks at all in your at your place? But yeah, that was at midnight, and I did not get it for the life of me about why people shoot off fireworks that late at night. Like, especially when it's like, I get it if it was like New Year's even. Like, New Year's even is like a little weird to do it, but still, I get it though. 4th of July, obviously. Like, I don't, but like, it's just June 19th. June 19th, June 20th, however you want to say it. Who technically, yeah, that was yesterday, June 19th. Stop. However you want to say it, June 19th, June 20th. That I don't get the people that fireworks, pun intended, that late at night. God, seeing me... What actually is another interesting thing here, chat, is, you know, actually watching this through, like, a replay format, you can actually see all of my subtle mistakes that I make while driving. Like, stuff that you normally wouldn't catch. Like, watch. Like, right here. I clip the corner right there. Go a little wide. I clip the grass. Okay, you know what? That's all well and good. But upcoming right here, I had to pulse the throttle. You don't want to do that. You want to be as clear and concise as possible. That was a good corner right there. Barely clipped the strip coming off of the final turn, and then just crank through the gears. Like, I feel like this is like a good, it's like a good learning opportunity to actually look at what worked and what didn't. Like, you're gonna see a huge mistake coming up here in the next final laps. I guess. Actually being able to, trail braking, it's the way to go. What's up, Alpha? How you doing today, my guy? I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking, man. I was just talking, about how, like, just trying this out right here. I mean, if you guys don't like it that much, I won't do it anymore. This will be the last time I do it. Flip it around. Like right there. I got loose off the corner. That's where it was. Like, that's getting on the throttle way too early. And, the car just jumping off at you. But, anyway. So, but it also shows you what actually works. And what line is the way to go. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Is like just getting on the throttle way too early. Like, that is definitely how you just kill your lap time. But yeah, what's up, Alpha? How you doing today, my guy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. For anyone that's just now joining, welcome. This is the Xfinity Fantasy 6 Championship mode, where we crank it up to 3 times tire wear. Usually it's on 4, but for road courses we do 3. No cautions, we have stages on. Right now we are at 21 laps out of 47. We are 2 laps away from completing the stage. Coming to 1 more to go. Doing well, but it seems to be a late stream for you. Oh yeah, man. Dude, you have no idea. I feel like, I definitely, like, I feel like I wish I could have done it a little earlier. I wish I could have done it earlier, but, having, just finished the race, I started the stream as early as I could. 24-hour stream? Nope, Smitten, we are not doing that. I like your enthusiasm, though. T-Rex saying, I had my eyes closed and, while listening, it's so peaceful. Well, you know, nothing, you know what they say, nothing is as peaceful as it sounds as tires screeching and cranking through the engines. Downshifting, upshifting. You know what they say, the G-spot for all of the human soul is the shift from second to third. Here, you'll hear it right here. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, 24 hours at Daytona, I'd vote for that. Well, I don't. Not NASCAR Daytona though. Oh, so like, So what you're saying is the road course. Yeah, I mean, I figured as much. Well, Chad, you know, we're most likely going to have the road course in NASCAR Heat 6, so that's going to be something to be interested in. Yeah, the real 24 hours at Daytona. God, what would the fake one be? If that's the real 24 hours at Daytona, what's the fake one? This year's Daytona 500, I guess, would probably be like the fake one. And that is stage. You know, the one that started on Sunday and finished on Monday? Yeah, no, that's not real. That didn't actually happen. Well, I mean, that's just 24 hours of the oval. Oh my God, can you imagine 24 hours at the Roval? At the Roval? Oh my God, I did not mean to say that, but that sounds amazing. 24 hours at the Roval. 24 hours at the oval track. Oh yeah, but still, can you even imagine that? Pull a Tony Stewart and halfway through, just turn around and do the opposite way. The Roval might be fun to watch. Oh my God, I am a 100% a proponent for putting lights at the Roval to make it a night race. I know they have the outside rights. Oh my God, outside rights. I mean, Charlotte does, yes, have the outside rights, but having the lights to light up the inside the actual track. That's what I am a huge proponent for. God damn it, we need a night road course, and the Roval is exactly what we can get. So started stage 3 right here. Again, finished third, restarting third. Austin Cindric and Elliott Sadler, rest in peace, has been swapping the lead back and forth. I get so loose right there. Chat, that's the thing, is seeing this in like a replay format really shows that there are times where I consider myself to be good at this game, and there are times I consider myself to be trash at this game. And that right there, that turn 2 was trash for me. Oh my God. What did I do there? I got on the brakes, and when I was shifting down, it was it just got out from underneath me. I tried to correct it by getting on the throttle to kind of like counteract it, and it just got way too wiggly. Anywho, Spin's asking, have you ever watched F is for Family? I've never heard of it, so no, unfortunately I have not. What is that? Just kicked out. And that's the thing, unfortunately, is that like when you're shifting in this game, like it just kind of kicks out on you. I encountered a lot of that during my league race earlier today at Mid-Ohio, where like if you are shifting either it happens more or less when it's down, like when you downshift, it just kind of kicks you around either left or right, whatever corner you're setting up for. But yeah, right now, Elliott Sadler took the lead, so after winning stage 1, Elliott Sadler is back in the lead now, and we are trying to track him down, okay? So we have Austin Cindric in second, myself in third, Cole Custer in fourth, and Noah Gragson in fifth. That's the rounding out the top 5. And then behind that, looks like we have Christopher Bell, Brandon Jones is up there in P7. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea. Brandon Jones sucks. Tyler Reddick is also like outside the top 10 for like no discernible reason. Like he literally just shot himself in the foot and then decided, you know what, might as well just amputate it. there ain't no saving this thing. Brandon Jones has more Xfinity wins than Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, I know. That's very much the unfortunate thing. Like, that's actually a very scary thought if you think about it, chat. Is that Jimmy Johnson has 1 Xfinity win. Brandon Jones has 2 in counting. But then again, Brandon Jones is inherently more talented. Okay, this is gonna be weird to say. This is gonna be really weird to say, chat. In Xfinity only, Brandon Jones has more talent than Jimmy Johnson. I know it sounds like blasphemous, but I swear that Brandon Jones is more talented than Jimmy Johnson when it comes to the Xfinity Series. Hottest take of the night right here. I know. Didn't Brandon Jones also? No, he didn't actually. I was about to say, I thought he won a truck race, but no, he did not. He came close a couple times, but he's never won in the trucks. Hell, William Byron is a better Xfinity driver than Jimmy Johnson. God, there's a lot of people that are inherently better than Jimmy Johnson when it comes to the Xfinity Series. But you know who's not one of them? Riley. Rileyers will never come close to 7th time in the Xfinity Series. Mark my words, chat. Now that I'm saying this, like, watch that Riley wins tomorrow. Oh god, that would be torture. That will be torture if that happens. If Riley wins tomorrow. God. I'll never hear the end of it. That Riley Earps actually won a race. Easy. God, Chad, it is so hot in my room. Oh my god. It also doesn't help that, like, I never take off my, like, winter sheets. So, like, is that wrong? That it is the heat of summer and I still have my winter sheets on? Like, is that just insanity or is that just stupidity? Because, like, here I am complaining that it's hot and here I am sitting on 1 blanket, 2 blankets, and then my sheets. And I have the fans blasting. I have 2 fans with me. I have a window fan, which is like immediately behind me, and then I have my actual fan, which I have sitting on a nightstand. Like, literally, I have those cranked on me, but I still have my winter sheets on. And it is going to be 90 tomorrow. Woo! You know what they say, I like living life on the edge. They don't say that at all. I don't know who would make up such lies. No one honestly likes living on the edge. So, chat. Question for you. It's boring not to live life on the edge? Well, I guess... Actually, this kind of leads into the question I wanted to ask. So, here's what I wanted to ask, and we can treat this as the question of the day. And I know how this is going to sound. And it's going to be like, wow, that's really coming out of the blue. Why would you even ask that? There's once this song called "Living on the Edge." Oh, I thought you were about to be like "Living on a Prayer." I'm just like, that has what? "Living on the Edge." It sounds like an '80s rock song. Like, am I right or wrong with that there, Alpha? But okay, so here's my question of the day, chat. And it goes hand in hand with living on the edge. Okay? Chat, what is your biggest fear? Because, to me, my biggest fear, that's Aerosmith. Well, living on the edge. I mean, I guess Sublime says death. I was actually just about to say, I think that death, dying, is my biggest fear. Like, I've been thinking about it. Because, you know, usually I have been thinking about it because I take a psych. I'm taking a psych class right now for teaching. Which, by the way, chat, my course is done here in a week. I'm almost done with and getting ready for my master's. Well, not getting ready for my master's, and receiving my master's. So, there we go. I know Bon Jovi was living on a prayer. I know, but what you were saying was living on the edge, and I was just like, oh man, that sounds like an '80s rock song. But no, is that since I'm getting my master's in a week, I'm taking a psych class, and I was like, we were asked like a bunch of these questions on, like, you know, well, what is your philosophy on teaching? What do you think on this or that? And I'm just like, it made me think. And I'm just like, you know, I was really afraid of dying to begin with, and I think we've always had this. I think we always have like this intrinsic fear on the fear of the unknown, and I think that is something that we can all agree on, right? Is that we all have a fear of the unknown, right? But it was Aerosmith, like TA said. TA, you're so smart. Oh, can I not do that? Oh, rip. Oh, well, that makes sense. TA, I was going to gift you a sub, but I can't. Because I don't think you're an affiliate, so I can't gift you a sub. But that's what I was going to do, though. Sometimes fear of the unknown is a good thing, though. I mean, I guess, right? I mean, like, in what instance are you, what instance are you thinking about there, Alpha? I can't gift you a sub, no, because you do not have a since you don't have an affiliate status, I can't gift you a sub. Like, I can gift Alpha a sub. I mean, that too, but like, yeah. But like, I can't do it right now. I guess I must be mistaken. Affiliate. Like, affiliate, that means like, I'm wrong, is what I'm trying to say. I was trying to dance around it. I forgot you were already subbed. I should probably look at the checkered flag next to your name. That's probably why. I know, Private Patton did an oopsie. Accidentally started talking about actually started talking about things that had nothing to do with this. Affiliate? No. That has nothing to do with gifting a sub when you're already subbed. Like, literally, that makes no goddamn sense. Oh my god. This is a Private Patton on his peak performance, which is running on 3 brain cells instead of 2. Alpha saying, like, changing jobs, which is in response to just anything, really. If you were scared of everything that is unknown, you would never take any chances. Oh, yeah, I mean, 100%. I agree with you, and that's why I wanted to ask, and, like, be like, hey, you know, like, what are you guys afraid of? And, like, a fear of the unknown can be a good thing. Like, especially when it comes to job searching, and, like, especially when it comes to, like, getting married. Like, getting married is another one, you know, finding a significant other, moving in with that significant other. I mean, that's a whole can of worms, like, and a whole bunch of possible different scenarios that you can go down. And like, you know, so I agree that, like, you know, some of that is good. Yeah, TA says Private Patton After Dark. You right. You see a whole different side of me, chat. Which, by the way, speaking of a whole different side of me, chat, we are 22 followers away from that 400 follower goal, which is face reveal, because, you know, you guys want to see my beautiful face. It's that kind of face that you want to wake up to every day, you know? Just be like, hey, I thought I saw you were just sleeping, now let's make some eggs. You know? Like stuff like that. Made some eggs for you. I'll make eggs for you, chat. Alpha saying, I have an issue of unknown depths of water. Worst part is, I did not realize I had that until I was in the Navy on a ship in the middle of the ocean. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Not the place you want to find that. That's actually kind of leads to another thing. But first, Sublime says, I gotta find a girl that's into me first. Same. Before I even think about the rest. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that is 100%, like, I agree. I agree with that. Because, what's it called? I mean, there's always, like, the step-by-step process that well, first, because you don't want to just move in with, like, anyone. And of course, you don't want to get married. Like, I have a couple friends, I shouldn't say friends, they're, like, more like acquaintances. People that I was close to in high school but don't really talk to anymore. They're just getting married just for, like, no reason. Like, I had no idea why, like, this was even a thing before, like, going into, like, our adult lives. Because people look for something like that, right? They look for that companionship, and they will essentially, not saying like grasping at straws, that's like the incorrect verbiage that I want to use, but essentially they're just like, oh, well, this person's in me, I'll take it, you know? Yeah, it's that whole compatibility, you know? But Alpha, in response to you, apparently there's this whole new thing that's been going on lately. It's some mechanical phobia or something like that. Hang on, actually, it's the fear of man-made objects in the water. Submechanophobia, I do believe. Yeah, submechanophobia. And then it's just like, nope. Dude, Sublime. 2 bros. I get you. We're the same. We're the same, you and I. I give off the same vibes, you know, sometimes we're just vibing and all of that. All of a sudden, nope. I do not get that girl's number at all. Alpha saying, but we have two. Should probably actually play that now. We have two beautiful girls from it, but I know I will not get married again if anything happens to this one. But you know what, Alpha? You know, that's good for you. I'm just saying, like, in this modern day and age, like, I personally feel like my generation is especially is just kind of just, well, doing exactly what I said, you know. TA saying, practically from the moment we're born, we are expected to find someone, marry them, and have children, and it's ridiculous because we don't all need to have children. Putting all that pressure on a tame child is just ridiculous. Exactly what TA said. People are afraid of USOs. Oh my god. I would be... Honestly, I'm not saying I have submechanophobia, but if I were to be underwater and a sub passes me, that would freak me the F out. Oh my god. Until I found the sub. Didn't even think about it until you found the subreddit. There's a subreddit for it? Am I now just finding out about this? That there's a subreddit for submechanophobias? Because I know there's a subreddit for, like, trypophobia. And that is a subreddit I just stay away from. No thanks. No way, Jose. Then I realized you gotta act like an asshole. Then they're into you. Let's see, that's what my parents always said. It's just like, you know, when a person is mean to you, that means they like you. I'm just, I shit you not, chat. The first thing I said, well then Miss Parker must really hate me then. Must really love me then. God, there was a teacher in high school that literally got mad at me. I'm changing the subject just for a quick second because I would just want to say this going off of teachers being mean. Just real quick and then we'll get back on it. Is that there was my math teacher in high school that literally would get so mad at me for asking questions, and I'm just like, what teacher are you? You're a math teacher. It's a natural progression for a student to learn the material, ask questions, and then practice the material. But she was getting mad that I was asking questions because it's math, because I can't learn how to do math unless I ask questions because I don't understand it. And I'm just like some of the lines that she would say be like I would raise my hand, be like, okay, does anyone else have any questions? And I'm just like, I haven't even asked a question yet. It's just like, I know it's gonna be dumb. And I'm just like, bitch, what are you doing? God. That math teacher was absolute, like, a detestable human being. Oh my god. I can go on for hours about her, but that was, ugh. I just wanted to digress for a second. TA saying, I was playing Fallout 4 once and ran into the submarine. I'm game, knowing it was there, and I still got freaked out. Oh my god. Now see, like, I feel like since, like even if you're like scuba diving, okay, you can only see so far. You know. You can only see so far, and then you see this massive object come towards you. To me, that's terrifying, you know? Oh my god. Also, there's a subreddit for everything. Birds aren't real. I actually have heard of that one. That's the parody one, though. That is actually hilarious. Or is that not the parody one? Nothing is real. It's all simulation anyway. That's deep, bro. That's as deep as the water that you're afraid of. Chat, it is 2:40 where I'm at. I am in a joking mood right now. Sublime saying, "Yeah, I really am an asshole. I just no longer show my good side." And see, honestly, I mean, I don't know. Some say a gentleman, some say a simp, but I don't know. That's just my personality. I don't feel like I would ever like be like the asshole on purpose, you know? Like I feel like that's never worked. Well, obviously it's worked for some people in the past, but like I feel like in my town, in my neighborhood, if I were to go to a bar, it just does not work. You know what I mean? I don't even know why I'm up at 2:40, because you're having fun talking with Private Patton and the boys. Well, I know it's overused, so I was just making comparison. Is like, you know, like some people call it a gentleman, some people call it a simp. I know that there are two different ways, and I know it's not the best correlation because, you know, there is a difference between the two, but I am just saying though. Got that bit of a bounce. Oh, I get you. I get you. Chat, hit me up with your best one-liners. Like what would you lead off with? Pick up your best pickup line. That okay? I should probably rephrase that. Pickup line. Yeah. Like I won't give AF about what I have to say and just say it. But I'm not gonna blink. And that's honestly that's a feeling that a lot of people share. My dude, Sublime, don't worry about that. Believe me. I get you. Never had to use a one-liner, been married for almost 20 years. Choose your height. That is so sweet. Alpha, I'm so happy for you. Like, I wish that could have been me. Like, marrying your high school sweetheart. Like, I wish that was a thing. Like, I wish I had that. That sounds heavenly. TA saying, hey, baby, do you like me? Well, good, because... oh, no. Because I'm leaving anyway. Oh, my God. Sublime, you rhyme me of 5 letters in the alphabet. You are a cutie. Oh, my God. I never use a one-liner either. But if I had to use it... There was one really good one. And, like, oh, my God. I had to remember what it was because it's a one-liner. I can't just mess up the punchline. It was something. Okay, chat, don't Don't hate me for this. Hang on. It was something I saw on r/Tinder, okay? Hang on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. There's a judgment-free zone. But I saw it on r/Tinder, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. That is hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. No. Okay. I can't. Okay. On second thought, I probably shouldn't say it. This is a Christian Minecraft server, but you get my point. Here, I can probably type it out. No. Yeah, I can't even do that. Twitch is on it. I can't do that. I can't get away with that. If this is a Christian Minecraft server, I'm in the wrong place. Unfollowed, unsubbed. Let me see if I can link it. Hang on. No, that wasn't it. Hang on. It was this thing. I don't think it even... What's up, Tank? How are you doing today? There we go. Here, I'm posting the link right now. But it's that. Whoa, you're racing late. Yeah, dude, I know, right? Alpha's saying I don't see blocks everywhere. See, that it's working. See, this is why I did this. Is to avoid the blocks, the pixelization. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Now you guys see why I can't just say it. But yeah, that's the pickup line I saw. Not going into the bin for that one. The trash. Oh, Sublime was saying that. Nah, that line was straight trash. Oh, it wasn't even about the line. RIP. Because I missed some lines right there. But yeah. God, chat, we could go on for hours about bad breakups. I had a really bad breakup once. I don't know. I feel like, chat, what's worse than being ghosted? Is there anything worse than being ghosted? I'm sure there is. I was... No, I mean, I guess, yeah, there's that. I mean, like, okay. Keep in mind, this is me at a young... and it depends on... This is a younger me, by the way. And I guess it would depend on, like, your personality. For me, ghosting is... the worst possible thing. And obviously I know like being cheated on and all that is like the worst, but I'm just saying. But at least one of those has respect with it. Yeah, but that's what happened with me, is that like I've gotten ghosted before. It's not fun. It's not fun. Don't even know what happened. So right now, this is the last stop of the race. Now, the thing was, with it being lap 40, we have to make one more stop. Elliott Sadler is directly in front of us. Austin Cindric's behind us. We need to have a good run. We need to have a good pit stop, okay? Elliott Sadler hits his box, and I go down a little ways to hit my box. Let's see if we can actually get out front here. I've ghosted Tinder matches before, and honestly, I feel like an ass for it. I would love to apologize. I was straight up ignored by a girlfriend before, and it stressed me so much out. Oh. Bruh. Honestly, I that's why I was thinking that, like, you know, I don't think there is anything worse than that. I mean, obviously, I know there is stuff worse than that. So, we actually had a good stop. Look at that. Now, look what happens. He goes wide. And Elliott Sadler's right there. And, okay. Trying to get a good exit here. Good exit, good exit. Nope, not happening. That's how I lose the lead. Well, I feel like, yeah, that's like the general thing right there, is like when a person starts acting shady or really emotional, you know something's up. And by emotional, I mean like clingy. You know what I mean? Because it's like they're hiding something. You know what I mean? So I am on Elliott Sadler's ass right now. A good look on the outside right now, trying to make it work into one of my best corners, but it's also leading to the carousel. Trying to give him plenty of room, go wide a little bit, and nope, not meant to be. So carousel, absolutely get destroyed right there. Moving on up, now to the best corner of the entire track right here. Then moving into Canada corner. Hard on the brakes. Actually able to stuck right on up to his rear bumper. Just trying to keep off him because I do not want to wreck a guy for the win. You know, that's just not how I race. Gotta be clean. Gotta pass clean. Just, he was able to get it down on the power a lot quicker than I could, and unfortunately allows him to pull away, but he's going to get caught up behind John Jackson. Well, we're here for you, TA, if you ever need anything, man. Don't ever let anything like that ball you up. You got this. I know it's easier said than done. Sublime says she got the opposite. She always wanted to text. And by purposely not ignoring her. Ooh. And she just stopped texting me randomly over a couple days. Now see, now that says two things for me. Is like, one, that it was never meant to be. And two, that, I mean, it just shows true colors, you know? That, hypothetically, if you were to go to that next step, you would have been in a lot worse world of hurt. get back around Austin Cindric right there, who is still holding on, by the way. Austin Cindric being an absolute trooper. But that was well before the breakup happened. Oh, okay. Hard on the brakes. Chat, we have 5 to go this time by. Almost there, chat. Almost there. Damn Sublime. Oh yeah, I got loose there. That's what I'm talking. It's like that corner. Like you get so loose getting off that corner, and you could hear the tire squeal as you're moving forward. I'm trying to move forward at least. I mean, in TA, you know, there's always. I think that when. I mean, that's the first step right there, is coming to terms with it. I mean, I know that we have, like, a whole bunch of things that we can do, but I honestly am sorry that, you know, you have to go through all that, my dude. Hopefully it gets better in the future. Holy crap. And that's nice, Sublime. That's nice, Alpha. That you were able to work through it. You know, having the ability to work through stuff like that shows the bond that you two have. You know. Why is it always late at night we get philosophical and do? Because we're in a different mindset, honestly. Because it's super late at night. You know, we're in a different mood compared to like during the day. You know, like during the day, you know, we're at like our peak performance. Like I'm using air quotes around that. You know, we have our routines. You know, we're not always busy. We're always thinking about what's next. And when it's late at night, we usually reflect on our past. I don't know, Chad, have you ever noticed that? I know I'm getting philosophical right now, but during the day, we always look forward to what's coming later on at night. And now, at night, we always look for, okay, well, what happened during the day? And also, Sublime, just saying it like it is. Yeah, who thinks about their feelings during the day? I actually had to avoid Tommy Joe Martin's right there because he swore. Here, I'm going to rewind it real quick. Like, look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Alright. I'm going to get on right here. Look at this. Swerve, and that's what I had to do. That's why I got into the grass, and I lost so much time. Yeah, Alpha and TA, you both are right there. I mean, I guess that's like peak relationship goals right there is what we need, because you know, not only do you need to love yourself before you love someone else, but being able to work through it, you know, just shows the maturity that you both have, as well as the love that you both have, you know, and not just willing to just walk away, you know. Actually feels weird, you know, when I'm racing this live chat, I don't actually have time to drink. I'm actually drinking now. It's water, by the way. If there's one thing that you can take away from this stream, chat, is that you know that Private Patton does not drink alcohol. Oh man, that's a loaded question there, TA. I would have to say that loving yourself is exactly like what you would for someone else. Putting yourself in the best light possible. Like, as in, like, taking care of yourself both mentally and physically, and knowing and coming to terms with your own insecurities. And then Sublime is coming in with the exact opposite of me, saying that, like, oh yeah, I had some tequila and wine before this, and you're not a huge alcohol drinker. Well, I drink like 95% water. Honestly, if I were to give like an actual like chart of everything I drink, chat, it would probably have to be like 50% coffee, 25% milk. I'm a huge milk drinker. Always have been since I was a kid. Actually, no. It would probably be like 40% coffee, 30% milk, and then 15% water, and then 15% like orange juice, grape juice, apple juice, stuff like that. Juice, you know? You have to commentate at 8? My God. You and your league, man. Going to such early hours in the morning. Are you living in? The same world that streams at 3 o'clock in the morning. Damn skippity. It's your F1 league, right? TA? Oh, so it's not that one. Okay. Alright, so now, chat, it's our job to hold on to the lead. Elliott Sadler is literally right on our ass. He can smell the gas fumes from the pit stop we just did. Sublime saying 80% water, 15% juice, 100% concentrated power and will. 100% reason to remember the name. I can never effing remember that rap. I can never remember that line. It infuriates me because it's come up so many times as a joke, and I can never deliver the punchline. I hate it. Invictus is off until mid-July. Oh, so basically when the new Formula 1 game comes out, right? God. You know, Chad, that's another thing. You know, with me expanding into Formula 1 next season, I cannot wait until Heat 5 and Formula 1 comes out, because I have so many plans for this channel, chat. You guys don't even know. You guys are not prepared for what is to come. They both come on the same day. Well, I'm just... Well, no, okay, but, like, leagues generally wait until the game has been out, so you can kind of practice with it. Because I know Invictus especially, because Invictus is a custom one, right? Like, you guys have custom setups, or do you guys all run stock? Because I'm pretty sure the streamers I've been watching, they're custom, but I could be mistaken with that. TA, could you enlighten us? But anyway, I know that most leagues do that regardless, because it allows the drivers to get practice in with either the stock setups or the custom to get setups in there. Okay, but yeah, you're just saying that. I mean, yeah. And I know, Sublime, you would get Formula 1 before it, Heat 5. I mean, realistically, what logical person would? But I'm not, but I'm not logical here. I prefer NASCAR, but that's just me. Probably why I play this godforsaken game every damn day. So yeah, it was a hard-fought battle here, chat. But, as you can see, despite our blunder at lap 28, which I guess if you're watching on YouTube, you probably didn't see, but, you know, live stream, you'll be able to see this very, very clearly. With me hitting that coveted circle button. The forbidden fruit, if you will. The forbidden cherry. We had to rewind, so you guys already saw, but yeah, we ended up winning this race. As far as I know, they run custom setups, and some assists are allowed, I think depending on what series you race, but they're starting an F4 league. Ooh! That gives us 5 different series. F1, 2... Oh yeah, the realistic performance is one as well. Chat, I don't know. I would actually be interested in joining F1 League. I am trash at Formula 1, but I feel like I would learn. I would learn in a heartbeat. Gonna give Morgan Shepherd a little bump right there. Just kind of be like, hey, sup, goat? And that's the race. Bada bing, bada boom, chat. So with a 103 speed rating, finishing P1. There we go. Welcome, race fans. God, I can't wait for Road America to get a cup date in 2021. Whew. Road America deserves it so much. Road America is my favorite road course, chat. You guys know this. I love this track. I love this track so much. Oh, TA, just so you know, I have a NASCAR Heat League race every day of the week. The only days I don't have is Saturday. Like, that's the only thing I don't have anything planned for. But yeah. So yeah, looking through the running order, we have a lot of interesting... Brandon Brown getting a top 10. Look at that goat right there. Kaz Grau on the 21, getting 10th right there. Moving on down the list, Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell having poor performances. Timmy Hill, 16th place. Love it. Absolute goat of goats. Joey Gase, barely missing out of the top 20. Brandon Jones sucks, being down there in 22nd. Main branch JGR car, can't even get a top 20. Where are you, Riley Earps? Benny Miller being a first car, 1 lap down. I didn't have the heart to lap Morgan Shepherd, so I let him go around another lap. Of course, then we have the usual suspects down here. Only 2 cars out of this race, Greg Alding and Cesar Baccarella. Alpha saying, I'm a big Timmy Hill fan now. Dude, same. Timmy Hill, ever since his iRacing time, is beautiful. Oh my god. By the way, chat, call me a prick. I don't care. Elliott Sadler had to win in order to make it into the Final Four, and he finished 2nd. And I stole the win away from him. I was already locked in as well. Oh no. So yeah, that was a thing that happened. I stole Elliott Sadler's championship 4 playoff berth, and if you know anything about Elliott Sadler, you know he's gonna bitch and complain about it. But oh well. I miss Elliott Sadler. Wow, you said it, not me. And that is the saddest Justin Allgaier I've ever seen. Oh my god. 6 foot looking ass over here. Justin Allgaier in real life is like what, 5'5" or something like that? He is like short. Tyler Reddick's shorter. And oh my god. Yeah, 2073. Nice job, me. Woo! High fives all around. Elliott Sadler leading the most laps, but not the final one. Ryan Sieg from 38th to 13th. He is a short man. I know, right? You saw Elliott Sadler win at Bristol, and he became my nationwide driver. Oh, you know, and honestly, I'm just giving Elliott Sadler's shit from it, but I really do like Elliott Sadler. There are times where I wish I could go back to Heat 3 just so I can race Elliott Sadler again. Woo, made the championship round. I'm average height and taller than him. I'm just saying, Justin Allgaier and... Wait, was that a 29th right there? Oh my god, that's right! I did finish 29th! Oh! I forgot how trash that race was! That was hot garbage! Oh my Lanta. Oh, why is Sadler even in this game? Because someone needed to drive the 10. Austin Dillon couldn't do it. And Elliott Sadler, being a nationwide... or now you got me saying nationwide now. Being an Xfinity driver... just took that spot. Obviously, in Heat 5 it's going to be Ross, but yeah. So yeah, chat. We're going to Bristol for the championship race. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Being the fantasy series, here's setups that we were running. The settings we were running, and yeah, black flags being the only flag that was on, and 3 times tire wear. Multiple race stages and all that fun stuff. Less tire wear effect. Usual suspects all around. But yeah, we're going to Bristol. Our championship contenders: Tyler Reddick, Noah Gragson, and Michael. Oh my God, Michael Annette! How the hell did you get in here? This was invite only. How the hell did you squeak in? Oh my Lanta. Michael Annette. Michael Annette doesn't deserve a ride. Let's be honest here. I feel so bad for him. I shouldn't say that. Michael Annette tries so hard, but my God. He has fresh tires and still can't win. Are you kidding me? But yeah. You know, it'll be a 3-horse race. Yeah, let's be honest here. So alright, this championship 4, we can just bring it down to contender 3. There we go. Tyler's gonna win it all. Thanks for putting your voting confidence there, Alpha. Top notch fans. Thank you so much. But yeah, Chad, thank you all so much for stopping on out and watching the broadcast. I guess I should say with that. Since honestly, you guys didn't quite like doing that. We're not going to do that anymore. So we'll be doing live racing from now on. That being said, the only reason why I was doing that was to avoid the pixelization, and it worked. So that is a thing that it happened to avoid pixelization with my internet being shoddy. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll go back to live racing because I know you guys like that.